Good day, my people, my wonderful, beautiful people of the internet. I hope you're doing well this Monday morning. Halloween is Friday. I'm excited but not excited. I'm excited about the energy. The energy has been so freaking crazy lately. A lot of upgrades energetically. Just a lot of tiredness, emotions coming out. And I'm thinking maybe Mercury retrograde has something to do with that. It's like we don't realize how much we're affected by the planets and their alignments and how it affects us in terms of our emotions. I can tell you that in the last week, I've had very emotional mornings. I don't know if that is me processing stuff, my stuff or someone else's. Nonetheless, it's like a purging or purification of energies. There could be leftover residuals. There are people in my life that I let go of. I no longer speak with. I don't engage with. And there is some people that I never thought that I would do that to. These are people that, because of the impression that the world gives you about the relationships that you're supposed to foster, people get stuck in situations with people out of like obligation and not a true connection. It seems, I heard someone speak yesterday about family and how they don't talk to their family. It's not that like with my family. It's like a catch-22 because they don't seem terrible, and I'm not calling them terrible, and I'm not even speaking directly to immediate family like sisters and brothers and mother and father or husband and kids, even though my nucleus is not terrible at all. That's my nucleus. But the people surrounding that, even though someone loves you and they say they love you, that does not mean that they have your best intentions at heart. It doesn't mean that they won't take a dirty offer if it means they get a come up at your expense. I'm getting a big feeling or a big energy of not allowing a connection in a relationship, whatever that relationship is, to deter you from doing what you know is right for you. This was a conversation I had in my head. There are a lot of scenarios, visions. Oh my God, the visions that have been coming lately. But it was like a conversation, and someone was talking to, like, person A is the person that got hurt, and person B is the person that hurt them. So person B is like, hey, like, I fucked up and I'm sorry, but like we're family or we're really good friends and I love you and you love me and like I need your help. I can't go. Let's just say this is someone who did something to you where they get prison time and they say, I can't do jail, like I can't. And you're looking at them like, so what do you need from me? Like, what do you want? And this person's like, well, I mean, like we're family and we're connected and you love me and I love you and you don't want to see me hurt. And you're thinking to yourself, Well, we wouldn't be here if we were family, right? Because then you would feel the same way I feel. No? Am I mistaken? Oh no. Oh, so you can be a dirty little asshole to me, but I'm supposed to just chuck it up and accept you for who you are. How about I accept that you aren't a dirty little asshole, and if you are, then you do dirty little asshole things, and you get dirty little asshole conclusions. Like, that's, I don't know, how is that a part of my planning for the day? Taking time out of my day, whether this is time, attention, energy, money, anything. I need to do this to help someone who didn't have the same respect, the same understanding, the same compassion and love for this connection that I have. Okay. I mean, it sounds plausible. It sounds plausible. Not. Yo, everybody should be accountable for their own goddamn actions. You fuck up, you fuck up. You face the consequences for fucking up. And if you don't want to face the consequences for fucking up, then don't fuck up. Why? I just don't understand. It just doesn't seem difficult to understand. Hunger. Somebody did something for a hunger. They felt like it gives me lion energy. But a lion is too good. Because a lion only hunts for food. They're not going out looking at prey and like, you know what? I don't like the way he's sitting over there looking all like he all that. You know what? I don't even know if they do that. I just know that the taking down of a life is not just some casual shit. It's a purpose for it. There's a reason. Not because you have a desire for something. And now there's someone panicking. Panicking why? Why is this person suffering? With admiration. Now that's the odd man out. P-A-S-S-A-P, sap. What's this at the bottom? H-A-S-H-A-D. Someone could have ADD or something like that. Or something like that. We're going to get cards for these, but someone is panicking and they're suffering. But they have admiration for someone. Maybe that is you. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. So we're going to use the Divine Feminine Healing deck. We're going to use it not necessarily for the affirmations, although those will be very significant. Right now, we're just getting the keywords that are on top of the cards. Why do we have panic? Why do we have panic? Someone could have PTSD. Is that PTSD? PSTD? Whatever it is, someone could have that. Had some type of traumatic event in their life. The garbage truck is here. It's like it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. They come at all different types of day, at all different types of times. So something is unpredictable. You can't, you can't set a schedule to it. Because I'll do readings at 10 o'clock in the morning and they'll come. I'll do readings at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and they'll come. This is 6 in the, well, is it 6 right now? Get there, let's see there. I think it's more like 7 because it's bright out. So first card we have out is Farewell. So someone is panicking because someone is leaving. I do not need another's apology in order to gain closure. Someone left a situation without having a conversation. It's like you don't have to explain what you did. You don't have to apologize to what you said. You don't have to do any of that because I don't need any of that. It's funny. I was just, earlier when I was talking, I was going to say, in terms of like my emotions, I'm thinking maybe they were unprocessed emotions, possibly. Because there are people that I've had in my life, like I said, that have gone and left who I never thought would be that way. Even in a toxic situation. I guess I figured this person would always stay. Look, a survivor. A survivor of someone else's, someone else's destruction. You're a survivor of that. But there are people that I never thought in a million years that I would stop speaking with, that I would go and block them or unfriend them on Facebook, like a public platform where everybody is like, oh, Tamika isn't friends with such and such. I wonder why that. Like, I never wanted to leave that perception. I hate really people being in my business unless I tell you what my business is. So maybe that's the energy where someone just didn't realize that you were going to walk out of a situation and not look back. And now that you're not looking back, the person is panicking because I never thought that this would happen. They're scrambling. What am I supposed to do now? And if this person did something fucked up to you, this panic is like, before when you were in their presence, they were able to maybe maneuver the V. They were able to talk to you and maybe smooth you up, feel your temperature. Now it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? This person has shut themselves out from me. What am I supposed to do? The letter S could be very significant. Survivor, suffering. Oh, both are S-U. S-U. S-U or F-U. It could have left with an F-U. That's how you left. Fuck you, I'm out of here. I don't need this bullshit. Mourning. I realized that all endings are opportunities to start anew. And I fell over here with the panic. So someone is suffering in the morning. I promise you, for the last week, I've gotten up and I've cried at least 15 or 20 minutes. One day last week, I found out that Diane Keaton had passed away. I didn't even know. And I knew because I was watching Darren Fleet. Now, he put a video up of her last week showing the different styles of clothing. And I was like, that's me right there. That me and Diane Keaton. Except I'm very much more casual. I like to be very comfortable. I don't like jeans and stuff. I'd rather sweatpants or something that I can just, move around in. I don't like to feel constricted or restricted. Restriction. You're restricting someone and they're feeling uncomfortable. They don't like how it feels. But anyway, I learned that she passed away after he did another video and he was like, yeah, first Diane Keaton and now MTV. And on the MTV one, he had a freaking tombstone. I think it was 1980 something to 2025. So those dates could be significant whenever MTV came about. But that's when I found out about Diane Keaton. I was like, wait, first Diane Keaton? You just showed shit about her last week. You ain't say nothing about her dying. I go and I look it up. I'm crying like a fucking baby. Crying. It's like someone is going through a mourning period from a farewell. Whether this is a physical, meaning you're just no longer in the same vicinity. You don't talk, communicate. There's no sharing of feelings. There's no intimacy. There's a lack of emotional connection. It could be a physical where someone has left this life. But why would someone would panic if someone left this life and that person was one, just so they know, whoever's still alive, that person counted too much on the person who left this life. So if it was like a spouse type of deal, and one spouse was the sole provider, and now this person is like, how am I going to get along? I don't have a job. Like, I really didn't plan for this because I thought this person was going to be with me for the rest of our lives. Or it could be that someone spent so much time and put so much energy into one person that now that that person is gone, it's like this person doesn't have a focus now. They don't know where to put their energy. So that could be significant. Support. The letter S is significant. SSS. Someone may be sending out some type of smoke signal. Maybe someone is trying to get your attention. Whatever the case is, someone is hurting, suffering, and mourning. Like someone is crying, snot coming down their face, and they don't want to move, and they can't see where the day is going to go. Like someone is in a very, 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 very difficult place. And whoever this person is, they need some type of support. They need that support from your ass. You see what I'm saying? How convoluted this shit sounds? I fucked you over. I did you dirty. I lied, I cheated. What is that? If you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you cheat. If you cheat, you'll kill. And now you wanted to hurt me and it didn't work. And now you need me to help you you need me to help you stop the pain from hurting me. The consequences. Like, that doesn't sound crazy? This person needs a support system, and it is not you. Trust and believe. Admiration. Enlightenment. I understand why I choose to learn in this way. Ay, no que te cierto, fíjate. This sounds so fucking crazy. Because it almost feels as if maybe someone is going through a dark night of the soul. Because it feels like someone is like, this is why I'm fucked up. Because I'm doing this shit right here. Oh my God, awareness. Someone realizes they've been having real clown ass behavior. They've been doing shit that just doesn't fit right. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't flow right. I'm aligned with my purpose, with hunger. This could be, hunger makes me think of the love of money, an obsession with drugs, an obsession with sex, an obsession with just anything in someone's life that they do in excess, in extreme excess. This is, I can't function if I don't have this or I don't do this. This panic and this farewell with the suffering in the morning could also be someone going through some type of withdrawal, some detox from drugs, or just maybe a detox in general. Because the suffering in the morning makes me think of like the sweats and what happens? Sweats and, is it shivers or something like that? It just looks really painful. So someone is trying to get over their hunger of something or someone. Very well, like I said, could be a substance. What are these two cards? A survivor again, and branded. What other people think of me is none of my business. Do people think that you're a survivor? Maybe. I think you didn't feel that with the panic and the farewell, with the branded. Someone could have been branded like a whore. Oh my God. Branded a whore. Or a fool. There could have been people gossiping or talking about someone and tried to put some type of imprint on them so that, like a scarlet letter, Isn't that what it's called when they put a scarlet letter on you, and it's like, now it's this image that people have of you, that you are a certain type of way or a certain type of person. This farewell could very well be your farewell to that energy in general. And there's a panic because if people are telling lies about you and putting out falsehoods in terms of who you are as a person, the things that you do, your character, and now you walking away in your own, like you're a one-man show. You do your own thing. Now people are like, hey, wait, there's a one-man show over there. I want to see what that's about because I've heard so much about this show. I heard about all the debauchery. I heard about all the shit that is going to be like, had me clutching my pearls. But then when I watched this one-man show, this little Broadway production that this little bitch put on, this shit is kind of dope. Someone is afraid that you'll be seen as maybe even you'll be seen as a martyr. Maybe a martyr. This letter S is very significant. Oh, snap-a-dap. FPM. Look at that. The letter. So let's see if we can get some words. Since I'm at clocking T. A seam. Something SEAM. Something that's falling apart at the seams. Someone could be a seamstress or do something in terms of knitting, sewing, crocheting. Something to do with clothing or material is significant with the branded. Someone can have a certain brand in terms of their clothing line. Maybe someone has a brand with regard to like maybe breast cancer survivor or just a cancer survivor in general. Someone could have passed on from something that they were dealing with, a chronic disease. SE. So we had seam, SEAM. They're too far apart for me to PEAP, sweet pea. Sweet pea. BASS, bass fish, or isn't there like a bass clothing? Something about like a department store like Macy's or Bloomingdale's is significant. PEPA. All right, it's too much. It's just too much right now. We'll see what we get with the letters. Oh, we're not supposed to be using this anymore. We're using these. Okay. I don't know why. We'll put these, I guess, in the middle here because we didn't need them. They're like in the empty spaces here. So something about an empty space. Someone is holding space, filling up space, opening up space for something. Someone is trying to open up space for communication. And it's like, maybe this is what happened like in between the lines. Because with this, I do not need another's apology in order to gain closure. I can heal all of my own when I am ready to release them. Maybe there are people like these are the main energies, and this is what is going on in between. Like people are talking that they're not saying really out loud. Maybe this is stuff people are thinking. I don't know. I don't know. Let us get a card for farewell. Nurturing, a Queen of Pentacles. Someone is saying goodbye to, look, old wounds at the bottom. Old wounds. This is motherly energy, a nurturing energy. This could be someone's boss, a wife, a mother. It could be a father. Just the energy of someone who's very nurturing, loving. This would be the parent in the dynamic where this parent is always available for like school functions. They take pride in making sure that their kids are, up to par. Not even that, because it's not necessarily about material things in terms of like this is someone that makes sure you have all the things that you need, that you feel loved, that you feel supported, you feel provided for. This is this person leaving, saying farewell. If this is a person who is being left, then this is the person who's just the opposite in that energy. Not nurturing, not supportive. This is someone who forgets your school things, who doesn't put you first, who puts money above everything in their life. The Queen of Pentacles is a money-making magnet. This is someone who could generate funds. So this is someone who could generate funds in a negative way. Taking your identity, using your social security number, stealing checks, scamming, that type of energy. So someone is saying farewell to a Queen of Pentacles, or with old wounds. With the World, a cycle ending, a cycle completion is over. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Who is the Queen of Pentacles? Stalemate and an indecision with healing and recovery. The Queen of Pentacles is the person who walked away. With the Ace of Pentacles here, starting something new with healing and recovery. This Four of Swords makes me think of like reconciling with a painful truth, or reconciling with the truth in general. The truth doesn't have to be painful, but it's the truth nonetheless. This is someone who is tired of the things that were going on. And someone is panicked because they can't reach you. They can't position themselves in a way where they can manipulate you anymore. This has been an ongoing theme. So with Mercury retrograde coming up, maybe this is why it's so prevalent right now. Or you need to know, need to be awareness that someone wants to come back. Tell me about suffering and mourning. Scarcity mindset, the Four of Pentacles. This is all a lot of lack energy, and this is material. This suffering in the morning, this crying, this person wearing this veil. Almost like someone has to make themselves up to look presentable to the world because of all the things that they've been going through at night. This person in the scarcity mindset is a Queen of Swords. Something about someone's daily life, their daily routines. Almost that energy when I told you about like someone passing away and then someone having to try to find their way or maneuver their way around how to pay bills. How am I going to get a job? Especially if like a lot of people in the Black community don't even have life insurance. Well, so when someone passes away, then they're not left with much to assist, because you still have to pay that person's bills. If they had doctor's bills, there's a funeral cost. My mother's funeral was $15,000. That was so much money, and it wasn't enough money to cover the expenses that she had outside of her funeral. So those expenses were left to the rest of us. Something about not planning for the future, not planning for the inevitable. This Queen of Swords could also be someone with a scarcity mindset, who's someone who's very negative in their thinking. That also creates their own suffering, their own mourning. If all you can think about is the negatives in something. Something about this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords could very well be this Queen of Pentacles as well. So, two different things. If this is you, this is a relationship you have with a Queen of Swords that is, people are talking about. So this could have been a close connection. But this Queen of Swords, because it catty corners like this, so this could be all this person's energy, where they very well, they don't have enough money to sustain themselves. That has them panicking. Now they're in this scarcity mindset that has them suffering. Like they're fucking themselves up by being in the energy that they're in. It's like it's making it worse. And this person is trying to survive something, or they are... It's like this energy is you. Let's say this energy is you. The admiration and the enlightenment. This person in this Queen of Swords energy, which is a thinking energy, this person is in a scarcity. They don't have enough money. They don't have enough time. They don't have enough of something. And they need it from you. It's like someone getting in a, what is that, a light bulb moment. And it's like, I know that this person doesn't want to fuck with me, but I need their help. I need their assistance. And maybe they will. Maybe in terms of this person feeling as if they can show you some type of admiration. Oh, I have seen. Oh, shit. I just realized she's holding a light bulb. This person is like, if I could just talk to this person, if I could just get them to feel me, not hear me, if I could get them to feel me, the ultimate achievement would be slow progress, where I could get this person to change their mind, reevaluate the situation, and maybe think of me differently. This person doesn't, and look, it doesn't show their face to the world, and she has all those like wheels turning behind her. When is the right time to make this connection with this person, with you? Tell me about enlightenment. Oh, that's so much. We'll see. Ace of... Oh, look at that. Just a damn lucky. Light bulbs. She has this light bulb in the hand. Ace of Pentacles is an offer. What is this person trying to offer? We have the Temperance card with restoration. Let's reconcile this. Let's get back together. Foundation and commitment. Let's make this out like we're family. I've known you all my life. Why can't you just help me? Something is ending that is very... Like this person is involved in something that is coming to an end, and it's hurting them. It's like it's causing some type of issue or conflict in their life. And they need this spark from you. This spark is the Ace of Wands, this new energy, this creative energy. Let's share some things. I wouldn't. Someone could also have enlightenment that you are coming into something that is significant. Something is being restored to you. A home. Something about old wounds are coming back up. Things that someone thought was behind them or in the past are now coming back up. It's like, okay, what was that? I was watching some movie. It was a recap. The brother and the sister, their mom passed away. They go to her house and they find a body in the basement that has been there for, I don't know, 40 years maybe. Or 20 years. It was a bunch of years. Decades. It was at least 2 decades. So, and them digging up, I think it was like behind a wall or something. I don't know why they went behind the wall, but they did it. They found the body. And in doing that, like there was like a nurse's aide or some maid type of chick that would come to the house, and she saw the hole and started putting 2 and 2 together because there was some woman that went missing however many years ago that, you know, whatever. The lady was done and over with. But it was like the maid woman started like blackmailing them because she knew something. There was a hole in the wall that wasn't there before. So them not covering up their tracks got them under suspicion. Something about that is significant. Somebody didn't cover up their snacks. Look, their snacks. Somebody's out there sucking and fucking. The hunger for this money. Someone is aware of someone's hunger of money. The hunger, the love of money is the root to all evil. People do some really fucked up things for a little change. Something that could be ripped up and burnt so easily. You're my obsession, unhealthy attachment. Someone has an unhealthy attachment to you. So someone admires you and all that you do. And they understand that this is a lesson, but it's still very fucking selfish. Would this lesson be so prevalent if this person didn't need your help? Like, would they realize how fucked up they were if they weren't being punished by their actions? Woke up different, shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength. See, the morning, something about getting up in the morning and crying. But you woke up different. It's a brand new you, a brand new me. Nothing adds up. Inconsistency, suspicion, your gut knows. It was a feeling that you got. There, again, the people that in my life, especially one person in particular, my ex-best friend, I know to her, that might have came out of left field. But all the shit that added up before that I just started listening. I just started paying attention. I started being like, Before it would be, oh, I just brushed that off. But then I was like, Dude, when I started doing tarot, I told this girl, I was like, yo, I think, insert my ex's name. Yo, I think that such and such has something to do with his death. There was like silence. Like, this is, when I say best friend, road motherfucking dog, 20 years deep. And I'm telling you that somebody that was a thorn in my side and in your side, allegedly, I think that this person was involved in this person's death. And there's like radio silence. You're not like, what the fuck, girl? Like, I'm a reader now, a tarot reader. So you're not excited? Like, that's like juicy gossip. But her reaction was very like, oh, really? That doesn't seem odd. It was a bunch of those little things. Again, no proof. You can't prove anything. You don't have any paperwork. But you have this strong feeling inside that shit is just not right. This is something that needs me to pay more attention to. And again, like I said, things just happened the way they were supposed to. And then one day I was like, fuck this. This bitch right here is not my friend. What else do we have? I gave you my all. Overgiving drains love unreturned. Still took it down, I'll see it though. You put in the work and this person wasn't reciprocating. Not in the way they should have, because they were trying to undermine you. They were lying. They were stealing. Back and forth, emotional yo-yo, on and off, confusion. And this person's actions would confuse me sometimes. Almost like this person was, it was like somebody, like your mom almost. You grew up in a household and she gives you like underhanded comments. Yeah, that dress looks good on you. I mean, it doesn't show how fat your stomach is. Like, just shit like that. Is it underhanded comments is what it's called? But now look, suffering. Someone is suffering in silence. And maybe, again, someone is realizing that they fucked up, basically. They're realizing that they fucked up. Toxic ties, addiction, karma, emotional chain. Someone realizes that this is karma. They realize it's karma, but they still want to ask you for help. Blocked as fuck. Ghosted, shut out, silent treatment. But they can't. They can't get through to you because you won't let them. Only when convenient. Used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. See, this person, it's like this person was using you. And it probably came from a place of their own insecurity. The Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who's a liar. With a scarcity mindset, always negative, always talking about what they don't have or what they want or what they should have or what they could have or why don't I have this. This could also be, if I'm going to be honest, with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me. This could be someone who uses men for money or uses women for money or a place to stay. A place to stay, foundation and commitment. This is someone who could be in a position where they are put out from somewhere and now they need to try to restore some type of balance in their life. But it's difficult because there's unresolved feelings between the two, or at least in this person's eyes. Because you, with that, the farewell energy, you've already done. It's as if you're doing your own closure or you're in. Excuse me. You don't need to speak to this person because this person has showed you who they are. You don't need to hear anything from them because you've seen all that you need to see. Someone can't explain something away to you. They can't say, oh, well, like I said. Like, how crazy is that you want me to help you? And your reason for helping you is that we're family and we should support each other. But the reason we are here is because you didn't treat me like family and you didn't support me. It was always a one-man show. New life begins. You never really loved me. Truth revealed, illusion shattered, heartbreak. I can't make it up. That's what it is. And there are two people in my life, specifically two, that would be very close to me. Your issues is none of my concern. I wasn't there when we made these big decisions. I wasn't there when we were like, fuck you, Tamika. So I'm not going to be there when it's like, oh, Tamika, please help me. baby girl. It's none of my concern. Look, unavailable. This rejection is for my divine protection. Senses, I choose to trust the energies of this situation rather than what my physical eyes see. You're unavailable to this bullshit. And this person feels alienated. An energy that they put themselves in is crazy to me. Right now, my teeth are fucked up on one side. Fucked up. Been causing me a little pain. I'm going to get to the dentist. But they're not fucked up because somebody else did some shit. They're fucked up because I did some shit. It's my fault. I can't go get mad at the dentist. I can't get mad at the food. I can't get mad at anybody else but me because I fucked that up. That was my cross to bear. So now I got to get whatever needs to be done in order to make sure that I can eat properly so that my food is digested. That's all a me thing. That was an inside job. I'm not going to go to my my peoples be like, oh my God, guess what? My husband, like if I'm having pain because I ate some shit and it fucked my stomach up, he does have no remorse. He doesn't feel anything. He's not, what is that, sympathetic to me or nothing. Because he's like, you knew that was going to happen, right? And you did that? Okay, say less. But if it's something that I can't control, something that I don't like, he sees me in pain because I'm sick, and I didn't, I wasn't oh my God, influential in getting that way. It's like, oh my God, I don't want my baby to sick. I don't want my baby to be in pain. But if my baby went out and ate 12 hot wings knowing her stomach can't handle that, babe, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? Come on, no, you gotta do better than that. Surprise. It's like, surprise, I did some fuck shit and it backfired. Oh my God, now I'm in a fucked up situation I can't get out of. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I'll call the person that I fucked over that got me in this situation and see if they can help me out. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, baby, take that L. Take that L. That's all you. Now I gotta do all the legwork for your fuck up. Against me, no less. It sounds crazy. All right, I think we're just gonna do what I did. No, I said we were gonna do this and we didn't. Well, I was just gonna throw some cards and whatever came out. Because this gets, like I said, it gets long. And my heart will be the pathway. Truth would spread my wings. The 90s. The 90s were the best time for music for me. Best and worst. Because I went through a lot during that time. So a lot of songs resonate with me in a... in a hurtful way. Stars will... Oh my God. Excuse me. The letter R is significant. Something about running. Someone is running. They were in fear, so they ran. They ran from peace. They ran from happiness and joy. Rue. Someone's name could be Rue. Rua, Ruby. Rua. Riri. Or Renee. 777 is significant. The number 3, the letter O. Roe versus Wade. Something about a pregnancy or termination is significant. Removes physical pain and energetic pain. Someone could be in pain because of a termination. whether this is emotional or physical. Someone could have, I was going to say 3 children, so 3 children. Then EO, East Orange, could be significant. Oregon could be significant. A letter K, someone feels KO'd, knocked out. Number 10, something is definitely over. A closure. Something about knowledge. Knowledge is power. Corrupt. K-U-R. Crew. Crumpus. Crumpus. Crumpus is the opposite of Santa Claus. So someone is getting some type of punishment for being a bad girl or a bad boy through the year. Oh, what else? Roux. Something about like cooking is significant. Roux is for like for a sauce. An M is significant. Someone's name could be Mimi. Meow. Someone can have a cat. Someone's name could be Kima or Kem. Kemet could be significant. Kem. Someone's name could be Kim or Kimberly. MU. Montclair University could be significant. Something about a Mr. Maybe the Mr. has to do with a teacher or something. RM. Room, R-O-M. Or rom-com is significant. REM sleep. Something about visions in one's sleep. Or someone is facing a lot of fears in their sleep. They can't sleep. They wake up really tired because of the thoughts that keep going on in their head. Someone's name could be Remy. Remington. Is it not a gun? Remington Steele. That used to be a TV show about was he a private investigator? Private investigator could be significant. His name wasn't it Bronson? Something Bronson? Pierce Bronson. So the name Pierce or Bronson could be significant. The letter Y. Someone could be asking questions. 3 questions, 10 questions. My. Johnny could be significant. He was a part of New Edition. He went solo, or he was solo. Part of New Edition, went solo, went back. Like they did group things together. So a reunion could be significant with a group of people. Masculine energies. Somebody being a replacement in a group is significant. Replacing someone, replacing something is significant. My, you sure look good tonight. Something about some sexy time is significant. Moesha, someone's name could be Mo. A dude, Mo. Something about mowing the lawn. Yeah, ditto said that. Meek. That's my nickname, Meek. M-E-K. M-E-E-K. M-E-K-A. So variations from a nickname could be, 3 variations of a name could be significant. Or maybe, 10 variations of a name could be significant. Maybe someone is asking questions why there are so many variations. Why there's, what is this going on? There was something else I just saw and I can't remember what it is now. Dang. Maybe it'll come back to me. The letter Z, something is over. Chakra. Something about sexy time is over. Resonates with emotions and creativity, facilitating positive healing from past traumas. Someone has a fear of their past traumas coming back to bite them. Or their past coming back to bite them. 222, the right one, the right path, and the right time. Trust in what you want and don't think about what you don't want. with this success and happiness. So this is that energy of that person suffering and mourning. They're not thinking about what they want. They're thinking about what they don't want. And what they don't want is bringing them depressing times. Is Someone can use sex as a remedy to make them feel better. Another love TKO. This is not love, this is sex. Alright, I think that's all we're going to do. Sagittarius could be significant. An I and a V. Oh, IV. Someone could be in the hospital. A Sagittarius could be getting an IV drip. Maybe someone is dehydrated or someone is ill. Sagittarius is December. So December and January could be significant. The winter time, because winter starts in Sagittarius season. Something about a winter time, a cold moment. Someone is having a very bottom of the barrel type of a moment. Maybe with regard to their health and their finances. Sagittarius also the 9th house. So this something about good luck and expansion. Someone could be having good luck who's with an IV drip. This could also be someone who, whatever they have, is starting to spread. That was in the deck. What's at the bottom? The letter 0. 0 tolerance. The heart chakra. Wow. Enhances communication, understanding, and harmony in relationships. Promotes emotional healing. The 0 tolerance. Somebody is, and the heart is this way. It's like someone is turning their back to something. They're not allowing their emotions to get involved in whatever the situation is. The letter W. 333. 222 777 and 333. The equilibrium. Mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all 3 aspects. Don't neglect one for another. Someone is trying to, and I don't even think they're trying to really heal their body. They're trying to satisfy their body. Something about a lot of sex is significant. The letter W is significant. Oh, look, knowledge. N. Oh, I don't have the N. K-N-O-W. And then L-E. Knowledge. Oh, a D is in knowledge. The letter D is significant. The D. WD. WD-40. Someone's trying to loosen something up. Or woody. Somebody has a woody. Oh, with sacral chakra. And the right one. Someone is very satisfied with their sex life with the person they feel is the one. Like, if this is not the one in terms of you are my one and I love you for life, this is definitely the one that gets somebody's rocks off. They're like, yes, mind, body, and spirit, you got me feeling right. Number 6 is significant. 3663. Quieta no fui, no quieta. The North Node is significant. Your potential, your soul's purpose, learning, growing, evolving, challenges you to overcome. Represents the qualities and experiences you need to embrace in this life to fulfill your soul's purpose and achieve your highest potential. So someone is coming into knowledge of what their soul purpose is, or coming into knowledge that they have a soul purpose. July or a Sunday is significant. The 7th. There are no months out here. So July, this is a month. July 6th, July 3rd, July 10th could be significant. Also July 30th. Letter L. Someone is taking a loss with regard to their daily life, their finances, their health, their home, their job. Like losing friends, losing neighbors could be significant. Major League is significant. Baseball. And Aquarius is significant. Or Aquarius season. And then connect with light, spirit, higher consciousness. This is someone who This is the with the Aquarius. Aquarius is a few different things. It's community, it's your individuality, your authenticity. It could speak to like the web and information. It could speak to a rebellious energy, going against the grain. LGBT community. This is someone who is, this would be someone who is very connected to the people that they are around, the collective consciousness. This is someone who wants to help others and uses that energy to heal and not harm. And it's also someone who knows the importance of being themselves, not allowing other people to, infiltrate their energy. Aquarius also deals with not just communities, but friends. So someone has a higher consciousness about a friend, a higher knowing, a higher understanding. Or this could be someone who has a higher understanding outside of a community or a higher understanding of a community. I know why you did this. I know why it was done. It's still really fucked up type of stuff. Something about someone sleeping on an Aquarius, or an Aquarius slept on someone maybe in July or on a Sunday. North Node is the only blue card out here. Blue is true blue. Something about the police could be significant. Or some type of organization. Thank you. Ito no siya. Blue. What else was I saying about blue? True blue. Deal with someone's emotions. Throat chakra. Someone could be speaking about their North Node with speaking about their journey. Maybe their journey involves something about a Sunday or July 3rd. Something ended in July on the 3rd or maybe the 10th. The L is here too. So someone lost something in July. My. Oh, look. Me, myself, and we saw the I, right? Or was that earlier? Me, myself, and I is all I got in the end. That's what I found out. That's what Beyonce said. Beyonce, Michelle, or Kelly could be significant. The type of girl that won't be out in a crowd, a tenderoni. I think I'm going to love her for the rest of my life. That song could be significant to someone. 3LW. We just talked about this the other day. 3 little women. So 3 little women could be like 3 younger adults. Late teens, early 20s. 3 little women. It could be 3 women losing as well. Because we have the L here for someone losing something. And the 3L, the 3 losses are not here with it's not the same color. So 3 people are losing. Somebody has knowledge of somebody winning. DOWWOD. It sounds like, I don't know, something about someone being on a DL is significant. This is like wood. Mourning wood. Pause. Mourning wood can be significant. A 3 liter? Isn't there just 2 liters? I don't know. 3 liters of something could be significant. Oh, 3 litters. Someone's cat could have had 3 litters. Could be selling cats too. What else do we have? I don't know. All right, people. This is all I got. Dang, it's over an hour. And I was trying not to do that. Oh, we got to start earlier. All right, peoples. Thank you for watching. I freaking love you. I hope this resonated. Yeah. Saturday love could be significant. Sherelle and Alexander O'Neill could also be significant. All right, babies. Bye.